Hey guys, welcome to another video and welcome to something very different. I was going to do two individual movie reviews for Green Knight and Jungle Cruise. And I thought, you know what, I'll just talk about them both in the same video. And I might do this for a few videos, maybe I'll do this every week, I don't know. Might be easier to do just two videos, talk about the two new movies that came out that week or something. Maybe not, maybe I won't, maybe this is just a terrible idea and I'm just trying it out, but two movies came out this past weekend where I lived, obviously, but maybe it's different in other places, other countries. But for me, Jungle Cruise and Green Knight both came out. Saw them both, and I thought if anyone's checking out, if anyone out there wants to check out a movie this week and they don't know which movie to watch, Green Knight or Jungle Cruise, that's what this video is for. I'm here to tell you guys which one should you go see, Jungle Cruise or Green Knight. Let's get started. Start with Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise is a great action-adventure comedy starring Dwayne Johnson, Jesse Plemons, and of course the lead, Emily Blunt. And it's basically about this girl, this lady, she is in the Amazons. She traveled all the way from England. She's looking for this, magical tree that can create these healing abilities, and she wants to revolutionize and save people in medicine and everything. And she finds Dwayne Johnson's character, and he has to basically escort her to this magical tree, and she has to go on his boat with him, and they have to embark on this journey. It's almost kind of like African Queen meets Romancing the Stone. And it's a Disney movie, live-action Disney movie, directed by Ame Kalasira. Director a lot of critics don't like. He did a lot of those, Liam Neeson action films, that guy. Jungle Cruise is a family adventure film that clocks in about 2 hours, 7 minutes, maybe 2 hours if you include the credits. And it's a fun adventure film. It is filled with endless cliches and predictability. It has some weird slapstick and consistent plot holes throughout the entire story, but all in all, it is a entertaining, well-acted, beautifully portrayed film. It is not a great film, Jungle Cruise, by no means, but it is a fun film. It's like those new Jumanji films, like Welcome to the Jungle and The Next Level. Like, those movies are very silly films, but they're fun family films. But God, are they ridiculous, but fun. That's what Jungle Cruise is. It's fun. It is it is so flawed with its story, and just things in the movie just absolutely make no fucking sense. And the soundtrack doesn't always match the tone of the story, but I was laughing quite a bit in the film. I was never bored watching the movie, and it's 2 hours, 7 minutes. And Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson are very talented people. And no one can deny that. Dwayne Johnson is a very charming bastard, and Emily Blunt is a great actress, and both of them work off each other really well. Both have great chemistry. Both are just excellent in the film, and they both shine in the film. Jesse Plemons is in the movie, and he's great. Almost the whole supporting cast is really great. There's some great action sequences, very good visuals, and it has a very satisfying conclusion. And yeah, by the time the movie was over, I still had fun with it. I was saying to myself, there were so many things in that story that made no sense, and it is one of the most predictable things. You can predict everything that's going to happen in this movie. And again, the soundtrack was a little off, but it was fun. It was a fun, entertaining 6.5, 7 out of 10 film. Green Knight, on the other hand, is a very different story. This is a very dull, boring, pretentious art house film that is extremely well directed, very well acted, but not in the slightest bit watchable. This movie is directed by David Lowery, who is the opposite of Ame Kalasira. He is a loved director by all critics. Critics just beat this guy off, man. Like, they fucking love him. Every movie this guy does, he can film a goddamn movie about cat shit, and people will love it. The critics will love it. He made a fucking movie about Rooney Mara eating a pie for 9 minutes. This guy's made some very interesting films. Films I like. I liked Pete's Dragon. Ain't Them Body Saints is a good film. Even Old Man the Gun was pretty good. But A Ghost Story is a boring fucking film. And this goes right back to the ghost story kind of thing. This is a very boring ass film. This movie is about Gawain, King Arthur's headstrong nephew, and there's this big giant monster called the Green Knight, and Gawain goes on this journey, to embark on this journey to destroy this green monster knight guy, and he wants to prove to his family and to his kingdom that he's worth something, and he's worth maybe one day being a king or a true legendary warrior. The movie stars Dev Patel and Alicia Vikander, and big cast, big cast. So what works? The cinematography. The cinematography is beautiful. The makeup and costumes are great. Dev Patel is a good actor. He is good in the film. And it's a well-directed film. David Lowery knows how to direct a film. Question is whether it's an enjoyable film. That it is not. If any average moviegoer went to see this movie, they'd be bored out of their fucking mind and saying, what is happening? This story could have been done in 60 minutes. This could have been like an hour film. But it's not. It clocks in at like almost 2 hours. And it feels it. It is a very drawn-out art house film. And some art house films I like. I liked Eighth and Body Saints, and Drive. Nicholas Winding Refn's Drive is a great film. But this film is ungodly slow. And it tries so hard to be this like very artistic movie, and it's David Lowery's being like, oh, see what this, I'm holding this shot for like 7 minutes because it means something, you know. Like, look at this meaning. What does it mean? Look at this philosophical moment. What does it mean? What does it mean? We all know what it means. Just because you can be slow and philosophical and put the depressing music in to cue in the atmosphere and the artsiness, we know what you're trying to say. We know what you mean. It doesn't make you this, like, deep, profound filmmaker. Like, Yorgos Lanthimos does this shit a lot, and that's why I can't stand him. And David Lowery's almost becoming, like, another Yorgos Lanthimos part 2. Like, it is. This movie was a rough go. Like, I appreciated that some of the performances and some of the crafting of this film. My God, it's not in the slightest bit enjoyable and the slightest bit entertaining, and just, it's a dull film. And the story is, there's little to no plot. It's just lots of slow moving, lots of shots, atmosphere, things that have nothing to do with the story, just weird, creepy, weird visuals thrown at your face. You go, what's happening? I could tell a lot of people would go see this movie and they will say to themselves, what the fuck just happened? What is happening with this movie? And it's okay to challenge your audiences and to be a smart film, but you got to be a smart film in a smart way. There's people who are smart filmmakers, and they try so hard to confuse their audiences, they fail to actually make an engaging story. Then there's smart filmmakers who make a smart story, but they make a smart story with an intriguing story, and it engages even regular viewers. You can be smart, but also engaging. Just because you're boring doesn't mean you're deep. And I think a lot of filmmakers don't understand that. And David Lowery is a guy that does not understand that. You can be smart and entertaining and engaging. You can challenge your audiences intellectually. But just because you're slow and you can focus on a scene for 5 minutes, staring at a wall, doesn't make you deep or profound. So yeah, Green Knight is a 5 out of 10 for me. And if you want to choose between two movies, like if you want to go see a film this week and you haven't seen either one of these two, my vote goes to Jungle Cruise. Both are ridiculous films. Jungle Cruise is probably more ridiculous, but you'll have a good time. You can watch Green Knight and appreciate the filmmaking and the crafting of this film and be like, whoa, Dev Patel's a great actor. But you're like, what was the point of that movie? There was no point. Or you go to Jungle Cruise and be like, you know what, that was a lot of weird, crazy shit, but you know what? Had a good fucking time, though. Go for the good time. So yeah, that was my reviews of Jungle Cruise and Green Knight. If you guys like the style, I'll do it again. If not, I'll go back to normal reviews. So yeah, in the comment section below, please tell me what movie did you like more, Jungle Cruise or Green Knight? Give your thoughts and opinions. Comment below, let me know. And as always, for this video, please subscribe to the channel and join the dark side.